YouTubers, it's your girl Shannon from Tesla and Chill, and we have some exciting news today. We are gonna go test drive the Model Y. Yes, you heard that correctly. We are gonna go test drive the Model Y, and I am so excited. I've been waiting for this day for a really long time, and truthfully, I didn't think it was probably gonna happen for like, I don't know, another few months or another year. I don't know. I mean, with like the world basically falling apart and the Rona messing everything up, test driving a Model Y was really on the back burner for me. And when you go into like the Tesla stores now, like they prefer it's by appointment only, and you know, like you can't really like look inside the cars because they have them locked. They don't want you touching things, getting your germies everywhere, which I understand. So anyways, I didn't think driving a Model Y was gonna be possible. I really thought the closest I was gonna be able to like get to one was gonna be like seeing one drive down the road next to me. Maybe if I was lucky, I'd see one in like a car parking lot. But I did actually get a pretty close-up view on one just a few weeks ago. My friend who just bought her Model 3, she was getting the front of it like PPF'd, and they happened to have a red Model Y in the detailing place also getting PPF. So I got a pretty close-up look at it, but like I didn't want to touch it because it wasn't mine. It wasn't like the test car. So I just kind of looked at it from like a little distance. I kind of like peeked inside, and it looked beautiful. I have to say, I love it already. I haven't even like test driven it yet. Test drove. I haven't even driven it yet, but I'm super excited about it. I cannot wait. Okay, so circling back, test driving a Model Y was really on the back burner. I just didn't think it was gonna happen. But then we got this email right here from Tesla. I was super excited about it. Honestly, I want to like believe that I was really special and Tesla sent it just to me. But truthfully, I think if you like own a Tesla, I think they like sent it to everyone, just like a mass email. So anyways, we were able to get a test driving slot for today. We tried to get one a few days ago, but they must be like booking up like crazy. Because the time slots they sent us for availability, anytime we tried to click on one, it was already full. So we got the test drive for today. We are about to go get in the car and head that way right now. But before we continue in this video, let's take a hot second. You know what I gotta say. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to drop us a like. Now let's go get to the test drive. Here we are, check out this beautiful Model 3. Now this is the model that they have in front of the shop. This is the one that people can go and check out while they're waiting for the test car Model Y to get back from its current drive. And Tesla is super safe, they're super like cleanly. They cleaned out the car after everyone drove it. And check out those beautiful 21-inch wheels right there. But yes, as you can see, it is beautiful all the way around. That chrome delete looks so nice. And check out that carbon fiber right there. I am loving that. And I know chrome delete is super popular on a lot of like Teslas, of course, because it looks cool. I like that this one is already done for you. I think that makes it just one step easier. And that cute kid, how adorable is he? But no, unfortunately, he does not come with the purchase of the Model Y. That's something you'll have to make by yourself. Even just from the outside, you can tell that the Model Y is really a lot bigger than the Model 3. And really, I mean, the Model Y is kind of just a stretched out version of the Model 3 anyways. But I was truly surprised about how big it really felt. I mean, even looking at the front, it's a whole lot deeper. And even going back to the trunk, there's really a lot of space there. I mean, it's a small SUV, so I mean, I'm not surprised that way. But in comparison to the Model 3, I was definitely thinking it would feel a lot smaller. Now, of course, this is the 5-seater. That is the only one that's available. But right there, that spot that's lifted up, that's where people are kind of speculating that another row of seats is going to go. Of course, that's going to be the 7-seat Model Y that we're hoping is going to come out in the next year. But you know, Elon, of course, sometimes has his own schedule. But I do love that it has the button to close the trunk. I wish my Model 3 has that, but alas, it does not. Now, of course, moving on to the inside, I have to say right off the bat, hello, loving that white leather. It looks beautiful. Of course, that 15-inch screen, how can you not love that? That's exactly what it looks like in the Model 3, so really no surprise there. A lot of it, again, it just looks like the Model 3 on the inside because it's just a stretched out version. But without a doubt, one of my favorite things, aside from that beautiful white leather there, is the fact that the Model Y has a completely unobstructed view. It is a pure, like, straight glass ceiling. It is gorgeous, and it actually makes the car feel a lot bigger. And we're going to compare this to the Model X in a hot minute, but I was surprised at how big the Model Y felt on the inside, especially in comparison to the Model X, because of course the Model X we know is bigger, but we'll get to that in a second. Let me show you right now. This is the Model Y that we actually did the test drive in after the Tesla employees like wiped it down and cleaned it off. This is the one that we got to drive. Hello, performance model. But you can see it looks exactly like the white one, just of course pretty much in different colors. It's got the different exterior color and the leather on the inside. And just like any other Tesla in the fleet, it does of course have the one pedal driving, which I love. At first I was scared to use it when we very first got our Tesla, but now I'm so accustomed to one pedal driving. If I drive my car that's not a Tesla, it's kind of weird. But again, no learning curve, because again, it's really like driving a Model 3, just a little bit larger. You definitely feel higher up in the seats, and it is a little bit wider on the sides, of course. So that kind of took a little bit of getting used to, but just the actual like acceleration and braking, that was a breeze to pick up because, again, no learning curve. Now, if you're thinking about a Model Y, you might have a family like we do, so of course getting this footage to show you guys was imperative. I wanted to show you how much space was in the back seat. Now, this is kind of how I drive, me sitting all the way up to the front, but this is how my husband drives with his seat all the way to the back. Now, even though the car seat is touching the seat, there's still plenty of leg room for both the back seat and the front seat driver. So I really like that. It was really just kind of a pleasant surprise to see again how much space the Model Y has. But I have to show you, once we looked at the Model Y, we had to compare it to the Model X because, hello, the Model X is even bigger than the Model Y. And as you know, if you've seen any of my past videos, you know that my dream car was a red Model X with white leather with a carbon fiber trim. But I have to say, you guys, after driving the Model Y, I think I'm in love. Now, of course, the Model X has the Falcon doors, and you know, like, that just gets my heart going. But I have to say, the Model Y actually felt bigger, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Okay, but getting back to this quick comparison, you can see them side by side, or really front to back. The Model X, it is the largest car in Tesla's fleet, so of course it is bigger than the Model Y. And this is, of course, the 7-seater version because you can see those 2 seats in the back. They, of course, fold down. Of course, we won't do that right now because that cute little baby is there. But I have to say, as much as I love the Model X, and don't get me wrong, I still love it, I just think the Model Y really has it going on. But the Model X, it does offer a lot of room. I have to say the leg room in the furthest row back is really tight. But like they said, it's good for kids. Okay, this is my issue, I think, with the Model X. You can see the screen is actually vertical as opposed to the Model 3 and Model Y, which have the horizontal screens. I think that the Model X just needs to be refreshed or updated. I think those vertical screens just aren't really that beneficial, especially now that we can watch YouTube and Netflix. I mean, we need a wide screen, people, am I right? So I think Model S, Model X, if they could just refresh those, do some like horizontal screens, I think then I would be on board. Now, I also want to show you something else that is both kind of a blessing and a curse for the Model X. So let's get to those Falcon doors. Now, I do love the Model X, but I really want the Model Y now just because it feels bigger on the inside. The Model X, as cool as those Falcon doors are, you really have to have the wirings and mechanisms covered so it doesn't give you that seamless glass roof. So this is why I really think I've changed my mind and I want a Model Y now. Well, that's all I've got. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.